Nothing in this world can touch Onpassive. Onpassive is unstoppable. Onpassive is unbreakable. Onpassive is unreachable to the competition. But it is reachable to all who will benefit from Onpassive. The reasons that Onpassive is unreachable for the competition, untouchable, unlimited, are the value of Onpassive. Incredible arsenal of technology-based digital products, powered by unlimited artificial intelligence and machine learning. The products in Onpassive represent greatness. The technology in Onpassive is unbreakable, unmatchable, off the charts. It keeps transforming itself. Each and every day, milestones are reached. That's just a commonplace in Onpassive. If it were other companies, they will have a parade, a celebration. But Onpassive, we don't need that. Because greatness is common in Onpassive. Onpassive is unlimited in scope, in detail, and in the love that it has for people. With these things in mind, what do you get? You get a company that transcends every other company in this universe. Founders of Onpassive are waiting for Onpassive to be introduced to the world. That is important. Because when Onpassive is introduced to the world, humanity will get better because of it. You cannot put a value on Onpassive. It has unlimited value. Numbers don't lie. When you try to compare Onpassive to what is now on the market, it makes no sense. Because Onpassive has created mass confusion for its competitors. They don't know why Onpassive is the way it is. But we as founders have been walking this journey from its inception. And we know why Onpassive is untouchable, unreachable for the competition, unlimited in the value that it produces. Not only to the founders, which is an elite group that is the envy of everybody now, who knows just how great Onpassive is. When all is said and done, the man who created Onpassive, Mr. Ash Mufareh, will go down in the history books as a person who completely changed the way of conducting business, not only on the internet, but it transcends the internet and every other business. Everyone will be beholding to Onpassive. There is more debt than there is pollution in the world. And we know that pollution is a terrible problem. So are people who have been burdened by debt. Onpassive is an incredible force that is going to eliminate debt for millions of people. Onpassive is a mountain mover, moving the giant mountains of despair and heartache, moving mountains of hunger and pain. Onpassive is clearing the path to make it easier to navigate on the internet. No longer will there be mountains of confusion about what to do and how to do it. Onpassive will provide the how to do it by doing the how to do it for them. With those mountains being eliminated, users on the internet will have a clear path to what Onpassive offers them, a pathway to their fulfilled dreams and prosperity, a pathway to success never imagined by the users of Onpassive's revolutionary disruptive products. Onpassive is not an ordinary company. It is a company that is unmatched by any other company. People will be surprised by how uncomplicated making money will be when they allow Onpassive to become a part of their lives. Onpassive will make the internet safe to use. Onpassive will move mountains of debt from its founders. That will be a glorious time for all of us. Mr. Ash Mufareh will make it happen. Onpassive, relentless march is on, and nothing or no one can stop it. We are riding the crest of something so incredible that most will not understand. Our founders understand. It warms the hearts of all founders in Onpassive to be a part of this massive mission to rescue those crying out for help. Onpassive is going to have an influence on the lives of countless millions to have a better life for themselves. We are blessed to have as Onpassive's creator and CEO Mr. Ash Mufareh. No other company can make that statement. But Onpassive. When people are not burdened with debt, the creativity that lies within all of us can be realized. Onpassive will provide for anyone, whether it's a customer and reseller who represents the ones who were waiting for Onpassive to launch, an opportunity to make money and save money. For the founders who were blessed to be in Onpassive before Onpassive closed the doors to a founder position, represent freedom from worry, freedom from the stress of not having money, having the freedom to do anything that they want without fear of ever running out of money. How many times have you passed an automobile showroom and just did window shopping? With Onpassive you go into that showroom and purchase the automobile of your dreams. Have you ever been on a house tour looking at beautiful homes? Well, with Onpassive, you won't have to be on the tour. You will be in homes where the tour people will be gawking. Onpassive is real. Onpassive is flourishing. Onpassive makes a monumental difference for all who are a part of this magnificent, unstoppable, untouchable, unbreakable greatness. Onpassive is off the charts. Onpassive is unlimited. It wasn't an accident, but it was planned that way from its inception. Now the world knows what has been in Mr. Ash Mufari's heart and mind. All the competition can do is fight for second place. Onpassive is locked in the first place, and nothing can be done about it.